Good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter. And I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for your daily Bitcoin and Chainlink analysis video. Bitcoin giving us that move that we've been waiting patiently. A nice big green candle to the upside. Everybody was doubting. Everybody was wondering, Sean, how could you go long? In fact, I was wondering too, did I have doubts? No sirree. You know why I didn't have any doubts? Because I didn't care. I was just following the plan. If I lost, so be it, right? And hey, we were rewarded for sticking to the plan. And now the question is, what comes next? We'll be talking about that in today's video. Do we see further upside, or do we see a dump from this resistance level over here around 9,150? But before we go any further, let's go ahead and see what the Mango Research dashboard is saying. And what do you know? BTC USD is still saying short, at least on the 2-day time frame. Long on everything else. All coins still looking good. We will take another look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. We do have an update on what we talked about in yesterday's video. By the way, if you guys have been missing videos, please go ahead and try to catch up on the previous video before watching the current video. I will try and be repetitive, but it's really hard to do because so far this entire trade that has panned out our way has been a build up, a plan since last week, right? Since the things we were talking about last week, where we talked about, hey, the weekly is saying this, the monthly is saying this, the 2-day saying that, the daily saying this, and we formulated our thesis over a period of 1 week, and now we have our trade setups for the weeks to come, right? So if you missed last week's video on Friday, watch that. Watch Thursday's video too, in fact. Watch yesterday's video, and hey, then you can go ahead and watch today's video, but I'll try and do a recap anyways. So here we have Mango Research dashboard on the 2-day. All coins, if you so many of you have been following the dashboard calls on the alts and have been making me jealous as hell, and I've been wanting to get into many of these, but no, I had enough exposure already on Bitcoin and could not expose myself anymore, right? And we talked about that why yesterday, because if I'm overexposed on all coins, all it takes is Bitcoin making one move, either to the upside or to the downside, like it just did, to the upside though this time, and all coins are going to face some pain, right? And you can't be exposed too much across your portfolio. So I stuck true to my plan. I'm being rewarded for that today. And let's go through the dashboard over here now. Let's see what Bitcoin specifically is saying on the 4-hour time frame. Has it switched? Ooh, switched neutral 11 hours ago. I'm actually looking at this for the first time. I was just relaxing all day today, waiting for the trade to unfold. 12 hours, still saying short. Cool. Daily, since 5 days now, still saying short. And the 2-day is, as you guys know, still saying short. So as you guys know, it's saying short across all time frames, and I got a few PMs from people saying, Sean, everything is so bearish. How could you be taking a long over here? And to that I say, hey man, have you not been watching the videos? Come on. Okay, so let's go over my thesis for why I took my long. Yes, Bitcoin, keep going. Well, we'll start with the thesis before I get too excited. And my thesis was very simple, guys. 2-day, okay, we'll go over everything, what I had going for me. 2-day 21 EMA, 2-day 200 moving average, big deal. Even when we were around here, I said, hey, the 2-day 10 SMA is lost. We're likely going to come retest and then make our way down to the 2-day 21 EMA. I'm going to be looking for a long over there, and then certain things to unfold, right? After, to see the big move. Now, I'm not sure if we see the big move yet or not. We'll be talking about that very soon. But was this all I was looking at? No, of course not. There's so many other things, and that's why it's so hard for me to give it to you all in one video, right? Which is why there was a build-up. Another thing I said I wanted to look for was, hey, the Mango Vine needs to line up with the call being given, right? And the Mango Vine was giving us the call too. So look at that. It was almost everything lining up. 2-day 21, 12 on Mango Vine. Two of my biggest signals lining up over there, just because the dashboard, right? A lot of people will fall for this mistake where they'll have like 3 out of 5 of their indicators, or 4 out of 5, okay, of their strong indicators telling them, hey, you know what, this is a good trade to be had. But they will cling on to that 1 out of 5, okay, the 5th indicator or the 5th reason to not take the trade, and they will hold on to that and not take the trade and miss out on the opportunity, right? If 4 out of 5 is saying take the trade, guys, you can't let that one indicator, and as much as I believe in the dashboard, as much as strong as it is, right, I still follow the probability, guys, right? And hey, took the trade, 8,650, being rewarded for it now. A nice move towards the upside. And hey, I'm actually looking for more to come. The question is, how much more to come? So we'll be going over that as well. So yeah, what else was I looking at? Well, we had the 2-day 21 EMA, the 12-hour Mango Vine, more. Just give me a sec. Let me clear everything. What else? It was the 4-day 10 SMA, right over here. In fact, we're closing the 4-day in 12 hours. So let me load it up for you guys. There you go. 10 SMA right over there at around 8,800-ish. Came, and we've been testing it now, right? Tested it over the past few days now, and leading into the 4-day close, it looks like we are seeing the bounce off that level. But hey, 12 hours still left to go before we close this candle, so I don't get too excited just yet. We still have some ways to go, and we are sitting at resistance right now. We'll come to that in a bit. We had another big thing that we were looking at, and it's all lining up, guys, all lining up. And that was the monthly time frame, right? On the monthly, we had the 10 SMA and the Tenkin coming in at around that 8,500, 8,600 level, right? And yes, we rejected the Kijun. Yes, we've been looking at the Kijun 2 for a while, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a trade to be had on this level over here. That's a big move, guys. If you go and test the Kijun again, that is a nice 20% move. And hey, on Bitcoin, 20% move is a big move. So I took a trade based off that, and also the fact that we were leading into this move coming into the last 10 days of the month. That was very key to me as well. I would not have been paying too much attention. I would have kept an eye on it, but not paying too much attention. Like, it wouldn't be a focus for me if we weren't leading into the close of the month. And I said, hey guys, what I'd be looking for is the monthly Tenkin, the monthly 10 SMA to get defended. It's worth a trade to see the 21 EMA on the 2-day time frame, the 4-day 10 SMA, the monthly Tenkin all get defended going into the new month, right? And it looks like we are seeing that bounce play out right now. We have a few more days before the month closes. So again, it's too early to get too excited, right? Too early to get too excited. And this is a level where it's completely fine to be taking profits. And now I'll be talking about why I will be looking to take some profits off the table over here in case we do see a rejection and do see a bear attack leading into the close of the month. Because the bears now have to show their hand. The bears have to step in. The bears have to say, no! We will be closing this month underneath 8,500, and in that case, guys, I will be looking for that big move all the way down to 6,500, 6,600, right? I'll switch in a heartbeat. I do not care. All I want is to collect some Bitcoin. So why am I looking at this region as resistance? Well, daily 21 EMA, daily Tenkin, daily 10 SMA. We also have the 12-hour 21 EMA coming in right over there. If you guys do remember, yesterday's video ended off with me saying, hey, what do you know? We are closing above the 12-hour Kijun. Looks like we did. And we did open underneath it. It did have a little bit of a scare this morning. I didn't let it affect me because I've seen this play out like this multiple times in the past. And hey, decided to not look at the charts too much. I didn't look at the charts barely. Actually, my alerts went off for this move, and I was actually eyeing a certain formation earlier this afternoon that did end up playing out. We'll talk about that too on the low time frames, just maybe if we do have the time. But yeah, 12-hour 21 EMA, 12-hour Kijun does pose a trade opportunity all the way up to, or rather this move going all the way up to 9,300. And we talked about why 9,300 is so important in yesterday's video, right? If we actually start closing candles above it, it's going to lead to explosive moves. Or at the very least, that is my thesis. I could be wrong. I do think that it's all lining up spectacularly well thus far. The question is, do the bears step in, right? they may step in. And this is a good time to be stepping in. I would not be surprised to see a move all the way up to this Tenkin over here, completing that C-span trade Kijun to Tenkin, giving you that nice 9,300 move, and then closing not only underneath the Tenkin, but also underneath the 12-hour 21 EMA. Or do the bulls just have full control of this and we see this play out? Okay, that is the question. And like I said, if you are looking to be taking profits over here, I had a very big position over here, guys, so I will be taking profits 32 minutes, so I have to end this video pretty soon. I can't go on for too long. I do want to be ready for the candle close and react accordingly. So according to what I see, I'll be looking to take profits over here. And yes, 21 EMA on the 12-hour, daily 21 EMA, as well as a Tenkin and 10 SMA all over here. So resistance over here, taking profits, no shame at all. But the question is, what are we seeing on the lower time frames? And let's go ahead and talk about that quickly. I was eyeing something right over here. Ooh, this is actually looking good. Looks like it does want to give some continuation attempts over here. And let me clear out everything. And on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we did have this descending trend line over here. We talked about this kind of flatlined trend line coming in from this area over here. You could look at it as a flat line or a very slightly tilted diagonal, but either way, you had your formation, right? We broke to the upside, and this is something I keep reiterating with you guys often. Just because it looks like a bearish formation doesn't mean we need to break to the downside. A formation is just that. It could break to either side, guys. It is a break of trend and continuation of the trend if it breaks towards the downside, and it is a break of the trend if it breaks to the upside, right? And in this case, we have a break of the trend on the lower time frames, but simply a continuation of the trend on the 2-day time frame. And that's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what we alluded to yesterday when I gave you guys that little tidbit where I said, hey guys, we could be in an uptrend on the high time frames, but on these moves over here, it is a downtrend on the lower time frames. And do not let this cloud your judgment, because you may miss out on the move that you are looking for. So on the 2-day time frame, we're looking for that up thrust. We've got it now, but now we have to be a little bit skeptical, right? Hey, we are coming up against resistance. Does the 2-day see continuation? Can the 2-day put in a higher high with its higher low, or do we put in a lower high? The bears and the bulls are going to be showing us what they got very soon. Okay, oh yeah, so going back to what I was saying, descending trend line on this formation over here, right? But we have a longer, higher descending trend line coming in all the way from here, guys, right? All the way from here. So boom, broke that to the upside. Do we put in a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and keep going to 10,000, and then perhaps further after that, right? I talked about why 9,300 is what I'm looking for. A break above 9,300 by the end of the month is what is key to me. If we get that, I'll be looking for moves above 10,000. So let's wait for that move. If you guys don't understand why I'm looking for 9,300, please go ahead and watch yesterday's video, guys. I don't want to get too carried away with today's video. I do want to cover Chainlink as well, and also the Bitcoin dominance chart, right? Is there anything else I'm forgetting though? We talked about the daily, talked about the 12-hour mango vine too. Somebody actually asked me to bring that up today because I haven't showed it in a while, and I'm not showing it to you guys because sorry, I'm not showing it to you guys because I'm trying to keep it a secret or anything. It's just because, one, I don't want to keep you guys don't have access to the mango vine, right? So I want to show you guys things that you guys can look at as well and trade off. Number two, out of respect for people who do have access to the mango vine, won't be fair to them if I keep showing you guys the calls every single day, right? So yeah, what else? The 4-hour. I do want to talk about the 4-hour. Yes, it is very important what's going on over here. We've been talking about it. I mentioned this to Drew, right? This is a very typical formation that I do see, or pattern rather, play out on the 4-hour, oscillating around these levels on the mango ribbon. It was looking really bullish to me. Even though we came and had this move towards the downside, I wasn't too worried at all. And now we're seeing the upthrust breaking over the Tenkin, likely going to close over the Tenkin, guys. This horizontal over here, 8,973, very key. Do we get that move all the way to the top? Over here, the Kijun, we also have an Ichimoku edge-to-edge trade if we close above this 9,100 region right over here, bottom of the cloud. 4-hour edge-to-edge lining up with the Kijun as well, right? And what does that line up with, guys? 9,350. If this actually sees follow through and we get that move to 9,350, that's going to be really exciting, because then the big question is, The bears have to defend that, in my opinion. In my opinion, the bears are looking to defend that. They want the month at the very least to close underneath this neckline. Any candle close and acceptance of market price of around here on a 4-hour to 12-hour basis is going to get me. If I were a bear, I'd be sweating. I'd be like, all right, you know what? This is getting a little bit aggressive. Towards the end of the month, the timing is getting a little bit aggressive. I want to safeguard whatever profits I have, especially if I was sitting in a trade from over here. Cough, cough, Joe. Cough, cough, Joe. No, I'm kidding, Joe. Don't let this video influence you in any way. Stick to your plan. But yeah, either way, right? Around here, towards the end of the month, I'll be looking to be a little bit cautious. And what happens when bears are getting cautious? Well, they'll be closing out some or all of their short positions, right? When they're closing out their short positions, they are effectively buying back the BTC that they short sold into the market, right? So the short sellers have now become buyers. Essentially, the short sellers will be adding fuel to any move towards the upside. Once you start seeing shorts covering on every move towards the upside over here, they will be adding more and more fuel to the move to break that 10,000 region, right? It doesn't mean this, it has to happen, guys, but keep that in mind. If you see a sudden violent move like we saw over here, right? As soon as we start taking out this guy here, that's when I was like, all right, that's it. This is likely going further to the upside. And that's essentially what we did, right? Okay, so again, 4-hour we talked about the 12-hour, talked about the daily, talked about the 2-day, talked about the 4-day. I do also want to mention, somebody mentioned the 3-day 21 EMA, and yes, I wasn't looking at that. The 3-day 10 SMA has been important. We were looking at the 3-day 10 SMA during this region over here, right? But the 3-day 21 EMA, I'm not sure. Maybe I've just been missing the price around it. Looks like we came and front run it, but the 10 SMA right over there, the 3-day 10 SMA right over there, what do you know? It's coming in around 9,250-ish, 9,300. So taking that 3-day 10 SMA, we have 2 days in fact before we can close this candle over here. So maybe we retake that, right? Maybe we retake that. That will be another bullish sign, or maybe we see a rejection. That's why this level is so important, guys. That's why the 9,300 level is so important. And again, taking profits of that level too. No shame in that either, because it is a level that will be contested. And if you go back on over to the 4-hour time frame, oh man, this is getting really messy. Let's remove everything. We don't need that anymore. There's a trade to be had just off this, right? Just off this 4-hour close. You can say that, hey, smack a horizontal over here. Any close, retest, and to the upside, 9,300. Yes, it's a small move. The trade to be had. If you want the big moves, right, you got to be taking trades off the high time frames, right? And that was this move over here. Now, that's it. Nothing more. Now patience. Nothing more to be said. Talked about monthly. Again, quick recap. Monthly closing very soon. The 10K nodes is what I was looking for to defend. We have the 10 SMA over there as well. We took our trade off the 2-day as well as the 12-hour mango vine right over here. Nice trade to the upside. The question is, do the bulls have follow through? That is Bitcoin. That is it. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you're confused about in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer. Now, let's go on over to the Mango Research dashboard one more time, show you that, hey, everything's green, right? We talked about this yesterday. So what does that mean? Well, we look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. What were we looking at yesterday in Bitcoin dominance chart? Go ahead and watch yesterday's video if you missed it, because we went over this in detail. We're talking about the break of this neckline over here. We're talking about the move towards the downside over here. We're talking also about how we lost the 200 moving average, tested it once, drove back down, found support on what? The Kijun, the top of the cloud. And we talked about how, hey, we are likely to see a bounce over here, and we said, be careful, guys, be very careful, because if this is bouncing, if Bitcoin dominance is bouncing, it means that all coins are likely going to feel some pain. And I'm going to venture a guess that we will be seeing that. Let's go ahead and look at Link BTC right after this. Looks like a minus 2% right now. If you guys do remember from yesterday's video, I said I'm going to be patient for Link BTC, looking for that head and shoulders that we spotted on that live video earlier that day. Did 2 videos yesterday. Holy crap, man. Damn. No wonder I was feeling tired this morning. Anyways, we were saying that, hey, maybe we see a break of that neckline towards the downside, lining up with Bitcoin dominance bouncing off this key zone over here. But hey, again, we have resistance coming up very, very soon around the 66.95 200 moving average right over there. This is actually moving right in front of our faces. It means that all coins are likely taking a dump as we speak. People are probably exiting alts, running for the exits, seeing Bitcoin have this move over here while everybody was getting excited for that down move, right? And again, I'm not trying to bash anybody. It's the people who were taking shots against that support that I kind of have, I'm kind of questioning that, right? Someone forwarded a tweet by a influencer apparently saying that, hey Sean, do you think I should be shorting over here? This guy saying that being aggressive and being early will be rewarded. Well, here's your reward, man. Here's your reward. All you had to do was, well, let me show it to you again. Here's the reward, man. Here's your reward. All you had to do was wait for 8,600 or 8,550, in my opinion, to break towards the downside, and then you can be aggressive, right? Why would, oh my God, why would any influencer suggest that? Short into support and you will be rewarded, right? You don't want to be doing that. Okay, there's one thing to break your own rules and do it because you can't control your own emotions. That's fine. We all make mistakes. We're all human. But to go out specifically and say, hey man, you will be rewarded for this. Oh my God. And then my followers actually forward that tweet to me. I'm just like, man. And I don't want to bash anyone, right? So I have to be very tactical with how I approach these kind of things. And I have to say, hey, you know what? It's fine. This guy probably means something else, blah, blah, blah. But you guys know better than that at the Mango Grove. And hey, you guys definitely should be knowing better than that at Mango Seed. So, yeah, going back to Bitcoin dominance. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Too much of a rant today. Bitcoin dominance, yeah. Bouncing off the daily bottom of the cloud over there, resistance over here. So let's go ahead and look at what some of the alts are doing. Link BTC specifically, let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Top of the cloud was resistance. We knew that. We're looking for a test and a possible break of this horizontal over here, but specifically we're looking at this neckline that, hey, has broken towards the downside. Okay, so let me go ahead and hide everything here in terms of the Ichimoku. We are looking at this potential head and shoulders over here. I don't know if this can be counted anymore, to be honest. I don't know. I'd like to say yes, this is a break and we're going to see follow through, but I'm not. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to cancel that thesis because right over here you can see this move tested it, bounced. I'll have to take Krisha's opinion on this, to be honest. Maybe we use one of our what's called hotline call card thingies. call a friend, call up Krisha and ask her, is this a break off the head and shoulders? I would not be playing this, even though it does look like it. We have our left shoulder, head, right shoulder, but we bounced off this neckline, tried one more time and broke to the downside, but this horizontal over here is being respected. So if I were playing this, I'd be looking for a move underneath here, a candle close underneath here on the 12-hour, which we are seeing in 19 minutes to be sure about the trade, or 2 4-hour candles, right? 2 4-hour candles or a 12-hour. Looks like we're seeing a defense of this. So no. This may actually bounce over here. If we actually break towards the downside, I will be looking for a move to at least around 40,500 Satoshi, right? We've been talking about this in a few videos now. I'll be looking to be a buyer here because, hey, I got a small position over here and wasn't worth being excited about. So I was kind of biased this entire time. I was actually looking for Link to come down, and yeah, that even whatever position I did have, I took profits over here. Not over here, actually, I took profits over here, right? I would have loved to have taken profits over here, but I didn't. But it wasn't worth much anyways. Now, if we do come down here, I'll be taking a nice position. And nice position, why? Well, I don't want to go out again, but I will. I will for you guys. This chart's actually getting really, really messy, and I don't want to. Okay, I'll let you guys in on a secret. The reason I don't want to restart this chart is because I'm being a little bit superstitious. So here, these moves that have been playing out so beautifully, I feel like if I mess up this chart and delete everything, Link will stop being as beautiful. I know it sounds silly, but hey, I'm allowed to be silly. Yeah. So we've been looking at this trend. Let's just Link BTC. And find a new chart. Bittrex, Gemini, Binance. This is Binance. Let's find Bittrex, Polnex. Bittrex. Let's do Bittrex. No, there's no liquidity here. Okay, so we can do Link BTC. and we can do this 1-1, right? 1-1, that should work, right? And cryptocurrency, actually no, this is how you do it. Trade-off ratio is showing me. Okay, so you go link BTC like this. No, that's not how you do it. I think I can do it over here. 1-1. Is that how I do it? Is that? No, that's not working either. Jesus Christ, man. I think I have it on the side here. Okay, there we go. I have it on the side over here. Let me know what I was doing wrong. Let me know what I was doing wrong if you guys do know. Yeah, but anyways, we're looking at this. Okay, there you go. It's drawn already. We're looking at this trend line. That would have been a lot more easier and a lot less embarrassing if I just done that. They clicked on the side. Oh yeah, I clearly have it. Okay, so looking at this massive trend line to the upside, as long as Link is holding this, I'm going to be bullish on the Link BTC chart on the macro time frame, right? And this is macro, guys. Link is so strong. If it does start breaking underneath over here, especially if it breaks this trend line along with this horizontal over here, guys, that's when I'll be looking for further downside. That's likely going to line up, in my opinion, with Bitcoin having a spectacular move that nobody can control. And the reason I'm saying that is because Link is likely going to break. I'm saying that Link is going to come down and into this region over here in one of two scenarios. BTC having a massive move where Link USD cannot keep up, or Link USD underperforms drastically on the USD pairing, where Link USD starts dumping on the USD pairing while Bitcoin is either going sideways, up, or even towards the downside, right? And I don't see the second scenario happening. Link has been so bullish where even if it does start breaking, we'll have forewarning. It's going to be a trickle effect. Yeah, so the only way we break this to the downside, start trending down to the downside very aggressively, is if Bitcoin has a massive move. And do not discount Bitcoin, guys. Do not discount Bitcoin. But hey, at the same time, Link is by far one of the strongest altcoins, in my opinion, in this market. Hands down, strongest altcoin in this market. Anybody who is denying that is not zooming out. Yes, you're having all your altcoins currently pumping, Theta, etc., but this chart has been freaking bullish since last year, man. For 1 year, it's been an uptrend. Jesus. Okay, so that's Link BTC. Let's go and see what Link USD is doing. Probably just going sideways, which is a good thing. No, actually, let's see. Probably, yes, it's going sideways. Not a good thing. You want to see, well, Link BTC is going down, right? So Link BTC is going down. Link USD is likely going to go sideways because BTC is going to the upside. Is Bitcoin seeing that resistance like we talked about? Yes, it is. Right against the daily 10 SMA, right over there. So yeah, going back to the Link BTC chart. Sorry, Link USD. Not much to. Ooh, Link BTC. This looks so aggressive. Poof. But seeing support right on that horizontal over here, right? So this is a break actually. This when I look at the 1 hour time frame, this does look like a break off the head and shoulders. Damn. It looks like it tried to get a defense over here, but we're seeing a volume break over here, guys. If this horizontal doesn't see a defense and we actually start closing even a couple of 1 hour candles now underneath over here, looking at this, I do think we're going to come further down. This may line up with Bitcoin actually going to 9,350 and above. And hey, we may actually get that buy opportunity over here. Perhaps. I'll have to ask Krisha no, we already did the measured move, right? I think it is this. So yeah, so I'll be looking to be a buy here, a long-term position based on the weekly time frame. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. Is there anything else I want to talk about? We discussed ADA yesterday, so go ahead and watch that. Nope. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Throw a like, throw a subscribe. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Yeah, until then, do it the mango way, do the stress-free way, and yes, none of that bull bear mentality. I'm right, you're wrong. Ha ha ha. Hey. None of that in the mango community. We're all here to learn. We're all here to succeed. And we're all here to just make money. It doesn't matter which side of the trade you're taking it, guys. Because remember, even if you're going long, there could be a short opportunity on the low time frame or high time frame, right? Don't put anyone down for being against your trade. And if someone is trying to draw you into a battle to defend yourself, just ignore it, just walk away. It's not worth it. We are not about that. We are not bulls or bears. We are just make money animals or whatever, right? You guys know what I mean. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.